Hey, it's Hannah, and welcome to my podcast, Our Genuine Connection. During your time here, I hope you let yourself experience what it means to be human, because that's really what life is about. Not long ago, my entire life was flipped upside down. My husband and soulmate Ian, the most joyful, calm, loving human, died in a workplace accident just 6 weeks before we were supposed to be married. And to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing, like almost at all. Ian and I have been sharing our lives online for over 5 years, and I've been creating content for over 7. That part of our life has always been about sharing love, joy, and connection. And now, even as I pivot everything, I want to continue sharing his love, his spirit, and the lessons he taught me. I'm figuring it out as I go, and I hope you'll come along with me. This podcast isn't polished, and it's definitely not about perfection. It's about showing up as we are. It's about walking through life together. It's about living with the lessons Ian taught me and continues to teach me, and carrying forward the love he shares with all of us. So whether you're grieving, healing, or just craving something real, thanks for being here. We're trying to figure this out together. I'm so glad you're here. And I believe Ian's glad I'm here too. Hi, lovies, and welcome back to Our Genuine Connection. This is the 5th episode, which is wild. And people keep asking about things that Ian loved or share certain memories. And so this episode, we're going to be talking all about camping with Ian. And yeah, how he just opened up my world. So first we're going to start, I just opened up the plastic so that it doesn't make the noises, but we are going to open up a beautiful package from a store. Thank you so much, Leslie, called Campground Goods. And, I don't know how many years ago now, but there's so many pictures of Ian in this washed out green, t-shirt. We have matching ones, and it's like a Kananaskis one. And it was from the opening of Campground Goods, or reopening, I'm not sure, in Calgary. And anyway, thank you so much, Alex, you know who you are, for making that happen. And thank you so much, Leslie. So let's see what they sent. And Leslie met Ian and I both, and yeah, I'm really, really, really glad that she met him. So she sent this beautiful postcard. It says, "A hug for you, Hannah, Heartless and Connor." And let's see. Okay. Sorry for the noise. I can literally just see this on Ian. Nice, thanks. It's an awesome hoodie for people who are listening and not watching. And campfire s'mores, dark chocolate, and I think there's some, okay, Instafied specialty coffee. I will have to save this for Ian, because I don't drink coffee and he did, and then there were times in our relationship that he didn't, and he would have different earthy mixes and stuff instead. But I will have to save this for Ian, aka gift it to someone. Thank you so much. And mussels and pickled sauce. This one too. Thank you so much. Ian and I on camping trips would take cans of tuna and then stuff the top with paper towel or tissue and then light it on fire, and it cooks some of the tuna, and it tasted so good. Anywho, thank you so much, you guys, for your kindness. Okay, so I have a list on my phone of different camping memories and just, things that I want to share about Ian and I. And then I have some memories that friends sent me. So that's really nice. And I know that there's so many more. So again, people keep asking me about Ian, and I don't know, I feel with time, I'll be able to be more maybe focused with that. And so I thought opening up the package and seeing love from people who we already knew before when Ian was here, yay, would be so nice. So yes. Okay, one thing that I loved
about going camping with Ian is like he just like made it so easy. He has like great stuff and he has a tent on his truck and it's so cool. It like changes the camping experience completely. I am like good to go with like the nitty gritty nasty camping, which like it still was because we didn't really go to places with like even outhouses. Our favorite place to go is somewhere in Kananaskis, and yeah, we didn't have service there, and it camping for us is this like beautiful peaceful bubble yeah, that Ian definitely shared with me, and it became a huge part of our lives. We didn't go camping this summer, like the summer that Ian passed, this past summer, because we were doing wedding stuff. But he did go fly fishing with a friend, and I'm so, so, so glad that he did that. And I'm so thankful for all of the camping memories that we have. So, yes, back to that. So yeah, his truck tent or tent truck thing is so cool. And I do feel like confident that I will someday be able to set it up. But yeah, beautiful setup and so easy and just like this homey, peaceful, serene, like favorite place for both of us. We just focused on Ian fly fishing a bunch and me cooking food. I'm gonna have a sip of water. And then we'll get back to it. Axie, Kalev, Bo. Axel, Axel. So yeah, we really focus so much on Ian's fly fishing and just having like such a nice time with each other. Our favorite place to go camping, it didn't have service. And so sometimes I would have downloaded like a few things on my phone to watch when Ian was fly fishing if I was, yeah, back at the site, lying in the hammock, just being silly old me. But yeah, we didn't like spend time sitting on our phones at all. When we were with each other, it was, yeah, just like so, so, so nice. I'm so thankful always for those beautiful memories, and not only memories, but like part of who we were and part of Ian and Han. Yeah, we went camping so often too, in all of the summers that we were together. I'll count sometime. But I can think of, yeah, like so many different people that we went camping with too. I have to tell you guys this story. We went with my parents one time and it was such a shit show. I don't know if I can swear like what gets beeped out, but anywho, it was it I don't remember like the exact sleeping arrangements. I think that my parents were going to sleep in their car and then Ian and I in the truck tent. And I was like really sick during the night with like anxiety. It was years ago. But I do remember the next day, the morning, me saying to Ian, like, babe, like, you should ask my parents for permission to propose to me. And he was like, are we really doing this? And my parents were kind of like, are we really? And I'm like, uh-huh. Yeah, no, we are. So yeah, that was really funny. I don't remember like the exact conversation. But I just have this like video and like snapshot in my head of like Ian sitting across from my parents and me just being like, mwahaha, like this is so amazing and like so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. And I look back on it now and I'm like, you were ridiculous. Thank God you were through so much. But like, oh my gosh, that's so funny too. So ridiculous. And Ian was amazing. He was so good to me, always with like my anxiety and any stuff that I was struggling with, and I was so good with him too. So thank God for that. But yeah, To have that kind of support in your partner, in anyone is so amazing. To be loved through thick and thin, and the nastiness of it all is like such a blessing. Such a blessing. Anywho, so yeah, that was ridiculous. I have in my notes hot dogs, so many hot dogs. Yeah, Ian loved campfire hot dog. Yeah, with ketchup, and I normally make like a bagged salad, and I don't know, we'd have like chips, often like a veggie tray. Yeah, so fun. And he would eat so many hot dogs, like 5, 6 sometimes, more sometimes. If he had like gone out fishing for like hours, his appetite was like the best. It was the best. And I miss having him to feed. Yeah, it was the best. So good. So we would normally go out like after work, like on a Friday, and yeah, just like blast our camping tunes as we would cruise down the road. And it was like I think maybe like 3 hours-ish to like our favorite camping spot, the place that he proposed to me, that I'll do a whole other episode on. But yeah, we would just like be blasting his like camping tunes, and it was always the best because it just like got us so stoked to be going camping together, like those songs that he had. Yeah, love it so much. So much. That, like, those were the days. That was so fun, so peaceful, so awesome, so us, and so Ian. So Ian. So we'd normally like get there, start to unpack, let the dogs out, run to the river, do their thing. So fun. So fun. And I would like watch Ian putting up the tent, and he would ask me for help when he needed it, even though he could totally do by himself. And I have so many videos of us like putting up the tent together. It was really cool too, like the tent itself. Oh gosh, thank you, Ian. Awesome camping memories, babe. Camping like lifestyle, whole value of that. It's awesome. So fun. So yeah, we would unpack, set up. If it wasn't too late, he would sometimes normally go fly fishing, or we would start dinner, or I would start dinner. Set up the tent to be like cozy for us. And even if we were cold, like it didn't matter because we just cuddled with each other and we always made it through the night. So fun. I miss everything about it. Everything. And I'm so thankful for everything. And I miss everything. And everything at once because grief. So yeah, that would be the evening. So fun. It'd have campfires. Normally a mix of like buying wood and finding some. And don't get it twisted. Ian, huge respectful guy with nature, and yeah, we always did things the right way. Yeah. Again, just so thankful for those memories. Would wake up, eventually make breakfast. And when we went with friends also, like we sometimes had like awesome spreads of so many different things, like different dips or like cheeses, veggies and fruits, eggs, different like meats. So fun. So fun. So beautiful, so nourishing and peaceful and valuable and intentional and all the beautiful things. So fun. Yeah, then normally Ian would go fly fishing. He taught me how to fly fish too. And of course, now I'm having like a brain fart and I can't remember if I ever caught a fish. But it doesn't matter because Ian caught so many. So many. And I want to go fishing again one day. Yeah. I want to go fishing for Ian and for us. And yeah, maybe I'll do that one day too. And Ian will be there with me like he always is. And we can go fishing together again. If I love you, baby. You guys know that I love Ian so much. Yeah, I have the sounds of the river, me in the hammock with the dogs running around, Ian getting his fishing rod ready. And he would like lick his fingers and I don't know, do something with like the rod to put it together or something. It was so nice just watching him too, because it was like totally like his thing. Like he knew what he was doing. I'll have to ask some of his like fly fishing friends like how many years that he'd been doing it for, but years and years and years. Yeah. And then you treat the fish with so much respect. And it's okay if there are people listening who like don't agree with fishing at all. It's okay. We don't have to agree to, yeah, just be like kind and nice. But how Ian did it, in the ways that you can be, he was so respectful and loving of the fish. I remember him before telling me like, yeah, this guy was like keeping the fish out for like way too long, like it's way too hard on them, and then they get stressed and like he was just like so loving. Yeah, he was into hunting as well. And I grew up and I didn't grow up around that. And I have to admit, like I was really naive and like pretty ignorant about hunting, because how Ian did it was like again the most respectful ways, and we would eat the meat. So for us, like that was like a huge value. And again, it's all good if you don't get it, but for us, it was a very intentional, respectful thing that we were adding to our lives, rather than buying meat like at the grocery store. And there was so much, and there is so much effort and knowledge, like so much knowledge that goes into that stuff. So yeah, thanks, babe, for making me less judgmental about one more thing. Yeah. Not judging is such a beautiful thing, or being curious, hearing, listening, respecting, seeing is really, I think, really beautiful, important values. So yeah, all of that to say, we're talking about camping. But yeah, I love, 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 love watching him fly fish and do his things. Yeah, he loved it and loves it so much, so much. Okay. I have this memory and it says cold dipping. So I think, yeah, it was last summer. There were 8 of us that went out. It was so fun. And we went cold dipping, 3 of us, Ian, me, and our friend Gabrielle. And it's all good. I asked if she wants to be anonymous. But yeah, going cold dipping with her was so fun. And sorry, there were people next that were trying to fly fish, and we were in like a little different area, but they were getting annoyed with us. And I don't know, Ian and I were just like, okay, like we're gonna, do us. You guys are gonna do you. It's all good. Ian was not only like non-confrontational, but also just like so relaxed about like whatever. Like they'll do their thing, we're gonna do ours. Like it's fine. So yeah, a friend sent this. My favorite memories are obviously him teaching me to fish. honestly was my dream to learn, and just to be in nature like that. It was so fun watching him do something he was so natural at and so kind and loving and sharing his knowledge and equipment. So yeah, I remember I went with the dogs up this like hill thing, and when I came down, Ian and Gabrielle were fishing, and it was so nice and so sweet to watch them. Because yeah, he was just like so happy and so in his element, and so happy to show other people his element and like make it theirs too, and just like give us all a super fun, chill, nice time. Yeah, what a fun time. What fun times for so many people, because Ian made it happen. Thanks, babe. Thank you so much. I'm looking at all of the pictures. And of course this picture, and then all the pictures in front of me. And the love note that I'll read at the end. And I'm gonna keep going. Just keep going. So, okay. Okay, this is such a good one. But first I will read another story of a friend's. I know that this is like a short episode because I'm only at like less than 20 minutes. And yeah, I just like want things to be so genuine, and so I'm not following like a thing of like they need to be this amount of time as we continue on, because all that we have to do is stay. We don't have to have any clue of like what we're doing. We just have to stay and keep showing up and doing hard things, because we can do hard things. Ian knows that. Yeah, I don't know. I just like want the timing just to be genuine, and like all of this just to feel and take it as I go. So, yes, as kind of crazy to say, but the weeks go on, as the months, years, I don't know how long, but I'm just showing up. And yeah, I'm actually also just like trying to sit like more close to the microphone. As some feedback from friends that I got. Also, remember to put my phone on Do Not Disturb so that it won't ding during this. So, okay, 2 more memories. And then I'm going to read the love note from Ian that I have right here. And then I think that we will be finito for this week. Yeah, I don't know. I hope that I was able to share some stuff. I kind of like record these and then think, gosh, thank Ian, thank the world, thank you, friend. I just like, I don't know if she wants to be anonymous or not. I have 1 or 2 friends who edit the podcast so that it's like good to go for the week, because once I'm done it, I'm just like done. Kleenex break. So, all that to say, I know that the episodes are not long when it's Ian and I. And as Ian would say, it is what it is. So, thank you, lovies. Okay. This is from our friend. Hey, Hannah, sure, I have a nice one with Ian. He pretty much taught me how to fly fish. We had some nice alone time along the river during that camping trip. He was doing his thing. Lior, who's a friend of ours, finished for the meantime and put down his rod. So I went over and picked it up. I'm actually going to redo this because I'll keep Lior anonymous as well, because I don't know if he wants to be named. Okay. Hey, Hannah, sure. I have a nice one with Ian. He pretty much taught me how to fly fish. We had some nice alone time along the river during that camping trip. He was doing his thing. A friend of ours finished for the meantime and put down his rod. So I went over and picked it up and started copying what Ian was doing. Ian was super gracious and chill. He enthusiastically explained how to release the fly when casting and where along the river to aim. Once I got the hang of it, he was very encouraging. Then we just hung out for a while. intermittently chatting, drinking beer, and fly fishing. The moment was very present, and all of life's worries I could not be bothered by. And I love that so much, because exactly that's like what and like who Ian was. But that's like what camping was. Exactly. It was like worries, like what worries? We are here right now and we're enjoying nature and each other and good tunes and boogies and a campfire and fishing. And what a blessing. Ugh, such a blessing. So many blessings. Okay, I have a crazy memory. Pause 1 second. Okay, I have a crazy memory. And I'll say this memory and then I will read the love note. And it has to do with the campfire. So if that is not good for you, stop listening. We love you so much. Okay, so I have this memory of, and I know this is so dangerous now, okay? I decided that it would be a good idea to, well, I didn't really think it would be, I just like did it, to take gasoline. Ian was fishing and pour it onto the fire, like from like a canister. And it was like boom, and then sorry, now I'm just like working through that boom, because boom is like, oi, that feels like a lot for me. Anywho, so I was literally pouring gas on the fire, and Ian comes like barreling down the river, and he's like, what the beep are you doing? Or like some sort of thing like that, in like a very concerned, loud, yelling voice, because like, oh my gosh, yeah. Anyway, and I remember kind of then like zooming in and being like, oh my gosh, like, yes, what am I doing? Like, this is so dangerous. And I just like didn't put two and two together. So anywho, yeah, that was insane, but like such a funny, oh my gosh, thank God, memory to look back on. Like, I'm sorry, but he was just like barreling down the river, just like so worried for me. But it was so funny and so stupid. Like, oh my gosh, hello, Han. Even if you are dabbling in other substances, like, hello, that is so unsafe. But it was so funny. And I'm crying because this is grief. Because I'm thinking about this ridiculously, like, I'm sorry, but like typical Ian and Han story from when I had him to, you know, look out for me and that I could do like stupid stuff like that. And that he just like protected me totally. And the sadness and grief and love and pain and everything that comes with that, and beauty, because I love Ian so much, and we all love Ian so much, and we miss him so much. Babes, thanks for all of the amazing camping memories. Thank you so much. I hope that one day I'll go camping again. We'll definitely use all of your stuff if and when I go. And thanks, baby. Okay. We're going to end our 5th episode with a love note. It's a nice, simple love note. I'm gonna make noise for a sec. Ian wrote it on the back of an envelope. And it says, welcome home, baby. I love you so much. Come cuddle, heart, XOXO. And what I would do to cuddle with you, baby. I so wish that I could come cuddle. I love you, Ian, so much. Also, my nails. Ian's wife. Ian, I love you so much, baby. Thank you for everything. Thank you, lovies. Thank you, world, for kindness. And thank you, Ian. Thanks, baby. Love you so much.